Degrade me. Degrade me, robot metal man. Fortunately, he didn't blow off his pee-pee with the explosion that blew off his legs. So we win. I want to write it. I'm about to get cringe. Smash, 100%. I'm sick. Again, it sounds like I get it. I get it. You don't get the luscious, delicious, nasally voice you usually get. You're going to get this, which is worse and a little bit more sultry, a little bit more sexy, maybe. But if you're into that, listen up.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyway.
I feel like a lot of people don't look into Apex lore as much as they used to, but I have a clinical problem. I personally love Apex. I love its lore, I love its characters, and I love the fucking toxicity.
I'm bored! This shit's trash! This game sucks!
I've been playing Apex since it came out and only recently stopped because I transitioned from playing on my PlayStation to PC. I built a PC and that completely ruined my Apex time. And just a simple thought of getting on and into it with my aim on my titty mouse pad is not something that I want to tackle today or this year. But honestly, I probably sunk about $1,000 into the game and probably over 1,000 hours during the time that I was really, really into it. So honestly, probably a blessing in disguise for my wallet and my well-being. But otherwise, I think it's worth to mention that this little habit of mine of ranking video game boyfriends has gotten to the point where I now have created little fan fictions in my head about certain fictional characters. But anyways, Apex has a ton of variety. It has a ton of variety of people, and especially of men. And its dating potential is unlimited, and it sort of fell off in recent years. I don't know, I just don't see the hype that it used to get back in the day, so I hope that I can at least reinvigorate a little love for this game by making horny jokes about the Apex characters. And I also just love making these. These make me so happy. So tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you want to hear about and what you like to see next. Just don't fucking judge me on this one because I'm about to get cringe. Again, some of these characters are LGBTQ, but that don't matter. If you like boys, if you like men, this video is for you. Just a disclaimer. Pathfinder. He's too good for this world. Pathy, or Marvin, is the best robot boy, but he would just be your friend, okay? Don't clank him. He's too innocent. He doesn't even know his ABCs yet, guys. I mean, leave him alone. He's just making friends and looking for his purpose. And if you do decide to touch him, I will disconnect your brainstem. This is not a fucking drill. I will hurt you if you fucking simp for Pathfinder. I'm gonna put Pathfinder on D because nobody should touch him. Don't touch my fucking boy. He is untouchable. Do not fucking interact with him. Do not stop being degenerates about it. That's why he goes on D, because he is off fucking limits. Revenant. Mean robot man says mean robot things. Terrible fucking things. And I think he would be a terrible boyfriend, if you ask me. He's mean. He sucks. He's known to be the meanest legend. He has a special dedicated roast and insult towards every single person he meets.
You don't know where my creator is, do you?
Hoping to meet your maker. They don't exist.
But, just smash. Just smash. Like, smash. Degrade me. Degrade me, robot metal man. Tell me that I'm nothing. It would suck to even try to commune with him. And I know it would because he's a husk of a man. But girlies take risks and make mistakes. And I would totally. I mean, have you seen this metal boy's menacing posture? I would let him fucking tear me apart. Realistically, it sucks. He would be a really bad boyfriend. But I would clink the metal all day if I could. He would diminish you and belittle you. But also just his voice. It's just pleasant to hear. So it just does things to me. And I think that I would just enjoy it.
I look forward to meeting you all. Real close and personal.
I don't know, there's something really concerning about me, isn't there? Every video I fucking reveal more concerning things about myself that I think people are not equipped to fucking listen to. And you guys just came here to see boyfriend ability and now you're getting a fucking deep look into my deepest, darkest part of my soul. But yeah, going back to it, it's mostly the voice. And also, I'm a well-known robot fucker. I mean, Connor from Detroit Become Human. Data from Star Trek, and Vision from Marvel. I mean, need I say more? So yeah, I think terrible fucking boyfriend. Don't date this metal man. Don't date the metal man. Okay, Revenant goes on D as well because he sucks ass, but he would also suck ass, you know what I mean? What I want is not happening here. Revenant is going on D. He's getting pushed back. It's fine. It's fine. I can live with this. Caustic. Another crazed scientist that I definitely would not let destroy me at all. I like this guy a lot. That doesn't mean he's a good person. He's got the emotionally unavailable tattooed on his fucking forehead. On his big ass forehead. He's also a fucking sociopath, might I mention. And not a very nice person. He's not a nice guy. Especially not when he's locking you in his bedroom and pumping gas into the vents and taking notes from the window. He sees other people as insects, test subjects, and people with sociopathic tendencies fall into this umbrella of antisocial personality disorder. They lean towards breaking rules and dislike being around other people. So would he be a good boyfriend? I mean, what the fuck do you think? I don't need to say more, but smash, 100%. Caustic is also being put on D because you were just nothing to him. So why would you want to stress on a man like this? He doesn't care about you. Ballistic. Okay, he might be voiced by Robin Condones, who voices the medic in TF2, and he does the same poses as the medic, but that doesn't mean I'm going to simp for him. Okay, so this guy's a little older, a little wiser. And I always attribute age to experience, if you know what I mean. This guy grew up filthy rich. He grew up impulsive, rash. So now that he's older, did anybody say sugar daddy? Because I hear sugar daddy, it's like the bells of sugar daddy. He would be, but not without its drawbacks. I mean, this guy got his brother-in-law killed and then sulked and became a recluse for 20 years out of sheer guilt. He pushed his wife and his son away for years, and he's got hella baggage. Not only that, but he's the anti-hero type. He never really struck me as the do-gooder type, and I think that wouldn't translate well into boyfriend ability. He's selfish. He's a selfish guy that tends to isolate when things get rough and difficult, pushing his own son and wife away. And I think that should be a telling sign that this guy ain't great to be with. Just red flags. I also think that when he stepped in for his son in the games, it wasn't purely out of selflessness. It was also so he could have his midlife crisis in peace and risk his own life and make his wife crazy. So would he be a good boyfriend? I don't really think so. Just because you're married doesn't mean you got your shit figured out. We want the sugar daddy. We all want the sugar daddy, but at what expense? At what expense? Octane. Octavio, our adrenaline junkie ADHD boy. As his description states, Octane's constant need for thrills means he can be reckless, often putting himself and others in dangerous situations. And while this can be exciting, it could also be stressful or worrying if you're more risk-averse or careful or prefer a sense of stability and safety in a relationship. He's very impulsive, which means he might make decisions without thinking them all the way through. Like all of his fucking players that just push a fucking team of 3 without thinking by themselves. And although these things just land at the forefront of the assessment that I'm making, I think that generally Octavio would be a very funny person to be with. And I always say that the best thing that a partner can do is make you laugh. It's literally what sells me on a person. If the person is great, they got, a great personality, they're stable, they're secure with themselves, but they're fucking boring as shit, I can't do that. Well, I can't do that. I can't bring the funny to the table. I'm just not a funny person. You know what I mean? So being funny is kind of like the selling point there. But I don't think that he's looking for a relationship, though. More like a friendship. Maybe a fling. Maybe something like that. Mostly a friendship. Fortunately, he didn't blow off his pee-pee with the explosion that blew off his legs. So we win. They're just chilling. They're just living their best life. So they definitely go on B. Crypto. Crypto is a cold boy. He's got trauma. Built himself a life from the ground up, becoming the best at computer engineering and kind of making a name for himself out there. Even his foster sister, Mila, sees why he's single.
And this is why you're single.
He's absorbed too much into that programmer life. He's always got his guard up. And you can tell that he's not down to mess around. I think that in a relationship, he's built up too many damn walls. Usually when people are betrayed and the world has literally turned against them, they question every person that tries to enter. It seems to me that the only person he's really close with from the Legends is Watson, and who would blame him? She's great. But I think that his emotional closeness has made him emotionally unavailable. So would he be a good boyfriend? I don't think he wants to be your boyfriend. So no. Crypto is gonna go on B as well, in front of Octane though, because I think he would be open to a relationship kind of ish, maybe, perhaps. Mirage. Wit is a fun guy. He's a spontaneous individual, always looking to liven up the party and the situation. He's the life of the party, or so he thinks. Mirage is deep down a very insecure person. He did lose a lot. He lost his other siblings. They all became MIA at the Frontier War, and his mother developed dementia later on in her life. So I hate to say it, but I can smell the fucking insecurity on this guy, and it's not his fault. Usually people who constantly make jokes and try to be the class clown have the desire to please others, to stand out. He is the youngest of 4, so this explains a lot. I feel like parents, when they have their first kid, they're so excited, and then gradually as they have more, they just become less excited and give less attention to each child. With parents that are kind of checked out and kids all fighting for attention, of course he would feel like he's never the pick out of the bunch. His desire for validation could lead to jealousy or needing constant reassurance in a relationship. So if you're a secure person that can provide that, I mean, go for it and date this fictional man that doesn't exist. Also, it's good to note and mention that he's kind of a mama's boy, but not in a bad way. I mean, his mom did invent the tech that he uses and he kind of upgraded it, and he developed a really strong bond with his mom because of it. She really supported his dream, and this is good. This means that he's a little more in touch with his feminine side. Men who are really connected with their mothers and in a really good, healthy way have a little bit more of a feminine attribute to them that's really healthy. I always say that the best balanced people are in touch with both their feminine and their masculine sides. You know? Green flags, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that looks like. It also looks like he seeks being with girls and tries to pick them up, but it doesn't really go his way. And I have to say that when you're an insecure person, you're kind of, for lack of a better word, repulsive and might draw away other people because people can smell when you try too hard and will walk away from it. So I think he's a neutral pick. Personally, not too bad, not too great. He's a good guy. He's sweet. If you can put up with this man and you're a secure individual with lots of love to give, then give it to this boy. Mirage goes on A, and I know I shat on him, and I know I talk shit about him, and about him being insecure and stuff, but he's really nice, and he means really well, and he really likes it when people love him back and show him that care. Seer is just like pure swag, pure unadulterated swag. He was prophesized to be a cursed child, so he has people against him his entire life, but he overcame it and he became the swaggiest of them all. Honestly, I just think he's too cool for school. He'd probably be a good boyfriend, but we haven't seen much of his vulnerability in situations. He cares for his family, but he's more of a hard-cut character. He's very wise, he's very spiritual and hopeful, and that wisdom would be good in relationships as he definitely feels like the secure type. But his interactions are always super lackluster for me. In that I know he cares for others, but I just don't sense that emotional depth. Seer's character has a spiritual, almost mystical kind of effect. So I could see him being deeply introspective and might bring a sense of mindfulness and spirituality into the relationship. I mean, he'd be the equivalent of a rock girl, of a crystals girl in the Apex world. I don't know. Seems legit. And also, I have to mention that Seer's kind of an intense person, so if that's something that you find attractive, then by all means, would he be a good boyfriend? Probably so. I think so. I think there's a lot of good attributes in him. I think he's supportive of his friends and his family to a certain point, right? From what we know. So, would he be down? Yeah, I think so. Would he be good at it? Most likely. Seer goes on A. In front of Mirage, though. Gibraltar. Gibby just takes care of everyone. He would make you feel safe and cared for. And yes, the big teddy bear characters always make sure you're looked after. This is a common trope. It's also good to note that he's been in a committed relationship with his boyfriend, Nick, for a long ass time. So I think he's winning. He's energetic, loving, and I think that Gibby would be the type to put other people's needs before his own. Nothing a little bit of TLC can't take care of. We all love Gibby, so would he be a good boyfriend? Definitely so. Yes, 100%. If the only drawback about this man is that he's in the Apex games, then I think he's mostly great. We are putting Gibby on S tier, and yes, I know all of the fanboys are clapping right now. That's where he stands. Fuse. Walter is a man. I mean, what a man. What a man. I love my boy Fuse. This would be my pick out of the boys. Something about Australian. Something. I don't know what it is. I never had a thing for mustaches until now, but lo and behold, I want to write it. Don't put that in the video. So Fusey, or Walter Fitzroy, is canonically in a relationship with Bloodhound. So we know that. We have that as a point of reference. Yeah, he's down to be in a relationship. And from what I can see, he can be a pretty good boyfriend. Just check out their voice lines that they exchange. They're so wholesome and so nice.
Been working on names for that anniversary prezi. How's Razor's Edge?
I love the way you think, Mit Walter. Thank you, Walter. In you, I have found home.
Right back at ya, Hound dog.
So Fuse is also chill as fuck. He's secure with himself. He's a sexy man in his 50s. He knows what he wants. And I think he'd be down to clown, for sure. Do a thing or two, drop the mother load on you. I mean, I think that Fuse is secure enough with himself and comfortable enough with being open and honest about how he's feeling. This is the key to a successful relationship, and they are thriving. But it wouldn't be a ranking boyfriend ability tier list video if I didn't list the cons now, would it? So, okay, Fuse loves being in the spotlight. He loves partying and shit. And if you prefer a more structured and laid-back life, then this guy just isn't for you. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's just say it. He would be for everybody. I would 100% oingo his boingo.
Fuse goes on S tier because he is just the sweetest, most kindest person with his partner Bloodhound, and Bloodhound is incredible, amazing. I love them so much. Newcastle. He's a sweetie. He always wants to help, and you can tell. I mean, this man's married. He's married. He's got kids. He's got his life together. He's a father. But he also steps up for his home and family. I mean, I think that this papa gets the gold prize for best boyfriend. I always say the husbands get the top prize for best boyfriend because that's always a telltale sign. If you're able to make a marriage and a family work, then you get the gold medal for best boyfriend because man graduated boyfriend status and got to husband, and that takes work, that takes effort, that takes reliability. Then again, he did leave everything behind once, created a new start for himself and estranged himself from his old family for Bangalore's protection. Again, it's proving sacrifice his own connection to his blood for their own well-being. So society doesn't deserve a man like Newcastle, so just fuck, I stepped on my headphones. I was gonna slow clap and it was gonna be cool. Newcastle goes on S. Married man. Need I say more? He's great. He's really great. My respects to Newcastle for being the best. The creme de la creme man that everybody wants, you know, with the dad bod. Last time I didn't rank Venture from Overwatch, you guys yelled at me, so hi, welcome to the non-binary corner. My name is Weka. Bloodhound is our non-binary video game character of the day, so let's talk about it. Bloodhound is our typical foreign, but also foreign with their own emotions type. They seem to push away their affection towards others and remain the cold and mysterious type. But not all is lost here. They found the hot Aussie from Salvo that's gonna bring them out of their shell and expose all their mushy little feelings. Look at them with Fuse. It's so fucking cute. So I think that they are open to being in a relationship and they are open to emotional closeness. And I think that if you're down to bring this shy little cutie pie out of their shell and deal with their cute little stumbling and blushing, do so. If I would rank them anywhere, they would get A tier because they just seem great. There's some walls there, but mostly they're super fucking cute. They're just so cute. It's just adorable. S tier. We love a non-binary person that knows what they want and is super fucking adorable. And that's exactly what you get with Bloodhound. Hey, yo, outro. Thank you for watching all the way through. This time around, I like to reward you guys whenever you watch all the way through with something a little special. So this time, I got a pair of super cool sunglasses for you. Yeah. Put them on. Put them on. Put them on. Wow, you look so cool. You look so super cool. Thank you so much. So, I really enjoy making these. I really enjoy writing all of these out and making sure that you guys get all my little dirty secrets out. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to make stuff like this, and I'll see you guys in the girlfriend ability video, which will be coming out very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that and make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to keep up with me on perhaps a daily type basis, I'm on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday on twitch.tv/WekaSuwi. So thank you so much, and